Aja Wilson just mentioned something about Caitlin Clark. Did you see it? Clark crossed over and dropped a three. Before we continue, I would like to ask you a small favor. The WNBA drama is intensifying, and it is all about who should win MVP. But there is more to this story than simply statistics. Let's examine the true reason Wilson is so motivated. Please take a moment to like this video if you enjoy this content. Additionally, over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing, which doesn't cost you anything but has a significant impact on us. Did you click the subscribe button? If so, thank you very much. Let's get back to the video. AA, the Las Vegas Aces standout Wilson, is furious because she finds it unbelievable that Caitlin Clark gets mentioned as MVP. Who are these two? Wilson's face is crimson, her voice is trembling, and she isn't holding back. It's like seeing a volcano erupt on live television. Wilson has dominated the league for years, but Clark is the rookie sensation that everyone is talking about. Clark is putting up incredible numbers, leading the league in assists with 6.2 per game and averaging 16.3 points, which is crazy for a rookie. But this isn't just about basketball. There's more going on here. Is it about respect money or perhaps race? If so, what could be more bizarre? A packed arena, millions of people watching at home, and a 22-year-old basketball player at the center of it all, Caitlin Clark, may be causing a lot of problems that the WNBA wasn't prepared for. But why is AA so upset? Let's take a closer look at what's actually going on. The real question is, though, is the WNBA prepared for what comes next? Let's discuss Caitlin Clark's most recent performance. She scored 40 points, threw out 10 assists, and pulled down 7 rebounds. That's not just impressive, it's MVP caliber play, and it won't happen once. Throughout the season, Clark has been dominating the scoreboard, but this is where things get crazy. She stopped, wiped her face with her sleeve, and then climbed on the podium. Prior to Clark's arrival, the Indiana Fever were having trouble filling seats. We're talking about an average of 1,800 fans per game, and now they're drawing 1,7,7,0,0,0. This isn't just an improvement, it's a revolution. Remember last season when the Fever were at the bottom of the league with a 13-27 record? Well, guess what? One player made the difference. And it's not just about the wins. You must play Clark's games. Clark's recent matchup with SETV drew 2.2 million viewers, which is huge for the WNBA. In fact, she was on the court for 16 of the 18 most-watched games this season. Clark's impact goes beyond her stats. She's changing the way the game is played. For example, she's hitting 37% of her three-pointers, which forces other teams to completely rethink their defense. It's not just about her scoring, though. She's also got eyes in the back of her head, finding teammates for easy baskets and leading the league in assists as a rookie, which is unprecedented. Sometimes, more people watch Clark's games than some NBA games. Take a moment to consider that. A WNBA rookie is outperforming more seasoned NBA players in terms of ratings, but it's not just basketball. Clark has become a cultural icon. She's not only changing the game, but also how people view the WNBA. She's gaining more fans, media attention, and excitement. It's as if she flipped a switch and all of a sudden everyone is paying attention. Another player's rage is erupting over AA. Wilson is upset about more than simply MVP awards. There is a more serious problem that is upending the WNBA. Let's discuss Aja. Wilson has been dominating the floor for a moment. Her average of 27.9 points and 11.3 rebounds per game is not only good, but MVP caliber play. Wilson has been the front-runner for the award the entire season, so she should feel secure on paper. But now is when things start to get crazy. Wilson is enraged by something else besides Caitlin Clark's statistics. It's like witnessing a pressure cooker that is about to blow up. And the WNBA may not be prepared for what happens next. The attention is what Wilson is really becoming annoyed about. The marketing is going to Clark, the coverage in the media, the crowded arenas. Wilson has been playing in the league for years and has amassed incredible stats, but she has never experienced this kind of attention, and this is where things get complicated. Think about it. Who gets the limelight in women's basketball? And who becomes the league's face? These are difficult questions, and Wilson isn't afraid to ask them. Wilson's unhappiness isn't just about personal achievement. It's also bringing up a whole lot of issues with race and sports promotion. Wilson is essentially saying, hey, I've been doing this for years. Where's my recognition? It's not just about winning the MVP award. It's about feeling appreciated and receiving your fair share of attention. When you're performing at your best, it must be painful to watch someone else receive all the limelight. But here's the thing. Wilson's outburst isn't just about her. It's also bringing attention to more significant problems in the WNBA, such as who gets promoted, who becomes a star, and why. The league will need to find quick answers to these questions. Other players are speaking up because of this whole situation, and everyone is talking about equity, fair treatment, and who gets to represent women's basketball. The crazy thing is that this rivalry might actually benefit the WNBA, because more people are talking about the league than ever before, fans are taking sides, arguments are getting heated, and women's basketball is suddenly on the front page. However, Wilson's frustration is genuine, and it touches on issues that go beyond the basketball court. It's about representation, recognition, and feeling appreciated in a league to which you've dedicated your life. We have two incredible players who are both setting MVP records, a rookie sensation who is changing the game, and a veteran superstar who feels overlooked. Racial dynamics, marketing strategies, and league policies are all being scrutinized. And you would think that all of this tension would destroy the league. But what if it's doing the exact opposite? The Wilson-Clark rivalry isn't just altering our perception of these two players. It's changing the WNBA landscape. And you won't believe who's truly winning in all of this. Let's not forget about the showdowns that everyone is anticipating. It's like watching two superpowers. Every time Wilson and Clark play, it's not just about who scores more points. It's about who will win the MVP award. The statistics and highlights are crazy, and the fans are going crazy. But the thing is that this rivalry is doing something even bigger. It's making people talk about the WNBA like never before. Everyone has an opinion about how the league should market its stars. Should they focus on the new hotshot rookie or the proven champion? It's not an easy question to answer, and it's not just about Wilson and Clark anymore. Other players are speaking up as well, raising difficult questions about who gets the limelight, and why it seems like the league as a whole is having this big discussion about recognition and fairness. The WNBA is seeing higher viewership numbers than ever before, and it's not just diehard fans anymore. Casual sports watchers are beginning to pay attention, which is huge for women's basketball. All this drama might actually be good for the WNBA. More people are tuning in to watch games, and social media is ablaze with arguments about who the real MVP is. Fans are taking sides, creating memes, and becoming extremely invested in women's basketball. More sponsorship deals result from more people watching the game. More sponsorship deals translate into more money for the league and its players, so it's like this rivalry is helping the WNBA as a whole. However, the league must figure out how to deal with this new attention and find a way to celebrate new stars like Clark without forgetting about the veterans who have been running the league for years. It's a delicate balance, but it could take women's basketball to a whole new level. The crazy part is that this rivalry may be changing the way that people view women's sports in general. It's not just about basketball anymore. It's about demonstrating to the world that female athletes can bring the same level of excitement, skill, and drama as any men's league. It's not just about who wins MVP. It's about how the WNBA expands and who gets the limelight. 20-30 heads. And the authority is certainly filling an emerging position. The league has a difficult task. They must promote new players like Clark without neglecting the players who have been dominating for years. What if the WNBA could market both Wilson and Clark? Superstars would use their rivalry and Clark's insane three-pointers to get more fans excited about women's basketball. It would be like having two secret weapons instead of one. The real question, though, is how we, as fans, celebrate new players like Clark while also giving credit to the players who have been keeping it up. Finding that balance is difficult, but it could elevate the WNBA to new heights.